Testing. This thing on? Yes! I finally have it set up. Here's the economy filter. It works with a air pump, of course, pumping water in there. It's got activated carbon at the bottom, which is that stuff. It's got some twine in there, keep everything clean. Pull some stuff out of the water, and here's all my baby fry. Counting my baby fry, I have over 20 fry in here. That last batch that came in was a lot. Those little balls at the bottom are micro wafers. I put those at the bottom so that way they can just, as those sink to the bottom and soften up, they can just munch on those all night. That's one thing I like about micro wafers. Instead of just giving them the first bites, which pretty much floats around the water, they eat it while it floats around, and then it can sink between the stones. There's no stones in here, of course. Bare bottom tank is always good for grow-up tanks for raising babies. But the thing is, it can get sucked up by the filter, and then it's pretty much gone. There's no remnants. But with large pieces of food, at least when they sink to the bottom, they can be eaten on all the time, and they won't really pollute the tank as long as you got a bunch of babies that will pretty much just munch on them all the time. Like, I expect half of this to pretty much be gone by tomorrow afternoon. This will probably last maybe like a day, of course, with other feedings as well. But wow, this is really this is great. Now that I actually have a good filter in here, I know that these babies will really last. I don't have to just keep changing the water, which keeps fluctuating the water all the time. And these guys, I feel like this big batch here will do great, especially since in my 10-gallon over here. Whoa, I had the light off for a while. That's what happens when the light gets off. As you can see, the neon color is pretty much turned off. Everybody was asleep. Sorry, guys. Look at Newt up there. He's like, dude, you woke me up. What the heck is wrong with you? Why would you wake me up? Damn snail in the way of the camera. I can't stand snails now, guys. Sorry. Got a decent number of them in here. Here's who we wanted to see. This guy. This baby Molly right here came off of the batch I had before the ones I have now. So the second to last batch, and this guy is big enough to be with his parents, and he is doing great. He's strong, he's fast, he eats good, he's growing at a very quick rate. I'll probably use him for my next generation when I breed these, because obviously he's a hardy fish, so I want those genes in all the fish that I breed and sell. This tank is still looking good. I still haven't cleaned it yet. The reason being is because I had to move all of my babies. And when you gotta move all your babies, you don't want to clean the tank with a bunch of babies in there, swirling the water around and possibly throwing them into the filter or harming them. So I removed them first. So I'll probably clean this tank tomorrow morning. It only takes like 20 minutes at the most. Not even that, maybe like 15, 10 maybe, if I do it fast. Just change the water. Don't have to change the filter because it hasn't been that long. Swirl up the gravel, whatever, and just make stuff go. You see the snails are laying a lot of eggs all over my plants. It's kind of a pain in the behind, but it's not a big deal. I mean, the fish eat the eggs, so go figure. That's the main thing, keeping snails down, guys. If we stop feeding, the fish will eat the eggs. But if you have no fish in the tank and it's a bare tank, they'll explode. Especially if you have vegetarian fish too. But yeah, so 10 gallons looking good. This tank, like I said before, I have one light because I'm a bum. So this tank's full of babies. This one right here, I'm going to fill it up with some fish soon. You can see all the snail shells at the bottom because the clown loaches, awesome little killers. They did great. But yeah, also I took one of the budding spots off of a Java fern and put it right on this driftwood. So hopefully that little guy will grow in and this will get covered with some Java fern. So that's my update for now. Later, guys.